Hey, you wanna hear a secret? Facebook isn't going anywhere. Shocker. Hi, I'm Pauline Joseph, the CEO of AC Marketing, and I want to guide you through a few steps on creating your Facebook page to boost your business and online presence. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. So let's just get over that and start with these step-by-step approach to getting more customers, because ultimately that's what it's about. So first, it's the obvious. Sign up and log in. That includes your email address and password. Please do not use the word password or 12345 or your birthday. I have a little tip for you. Try using some dream that you have that nobody knows. It can be a phrase, and throw in a number and an @ May the force be with you. Next up, once you've logged in and you have your profile, because you can't open a page without a profile, I know. Same goes for LinkedIn and the other platforms. You need a centralization for your profile, which is like a personal side of things, and then that manages all the business aspects. So you then have to log into the Facebook section, and you can find a plus sign icon on the top right hand side of the homepage. Trust me, it's there. They want you to create a page. You got this. Next up, you want to choose your type. And I think one of the best pieces of advice that I can give you is to go check out other brands, other companies, and check out to see, what their page type is, because you want to fall into a category that aligns with the algorithm. So let's say, for instance, you're a shoe brand and you want to be like, oh, I'm a lifestyle. No, you're retail. I know it doesn't sound nice, but it is what it is. Next up, you want to fill in the basic information, complete as much as possible, because that helps with the SEO. I don't know if you realize this, but when you search for companies on Google, Facebook tends to show up pretty early, and that's because you're filling in all that information that's relevant to the person who's searching for you. Trust me on this, as much as possible. Even if you don't have a physical address, think of something. You actually have to connect the dots for online so it can find you. And the next step is you need to add your profile and a cover photo. And I know you have a lot of ideas, we all do, but you need to be clear and concise. You have maximum 10 seconds to grab your customer's attention. So make sure it's clear, to the point, and it says what it needs to be said. So it could be your business logo, it could be something that's on sale. Just make sure that it's not an abstract version of your brand, unless your brand is abstract. That's a whole other story. Next up, you want to create a username. Now, this is also extremely important for SEO, because that then shows the World Wide Web that is connected to your website. So let's say, for instance, the name of your website is ABCDEFG. You want to make sure as much as possible that your username is facebook.com/ABCDEFG. So if you put ABCDEFG 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it might be a bit of a problem. But if ABCDEFG is taken, you want to put maybe a 1, you want to put a location, so you may put ABCDEFG TT or ABCDEFG BB. So that way your website and your Facebook page has a connection, not just for people to search for you, but also for the World Wide Web, so you show up as the #1 choice in terms of pages when people are Google searching. Now, there's other ways you can do this. So, what if you're ABCDFG, but you want to target people who most likely going to search for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, that's something you have to tie back in. Oh, that's a whole other story. Sorry, I got carried away. I get excited about these things, clearly. All right, next up is you want to complete your about section. And guess what, guys? You should see this coming. It helps your SEO. So when your about section is similar to your website, guess what? When people start searching for you, it's your website that shows up and your Facebook page, or probably your Facebook page will show up first. So you need to be mindful that you want to keep an alignment and a personal brand and a synergy with the content that you're putting on your social media as well as the website. Next up, you want to edit your business details. So you want to put additional information, so your business hours, your price range, and any other relevant information, because you know what's coming. It helps your SEO. So I know this whole idea of DM for price is a thing, but in this context, when you have information that doesn't change as often, it's important that it aligns with whatever other information you have on other platforms. You need to connect the dots there. Next up, you want to go into the settings, and to navigate the settings area, I want to reiterate and say this in the most clearest way as possible. If someone's doing this on your behalf, you need to see everything that they've done after they've done it, and you need to have access to the password to the page. So I'm going to do another video about the Meta Business Suite, but in terms of starting your Facebook pages, it's extremely important to understand the privacy settings and who has control over those privacy settings, because I've had too many conversations, not just with business owners, but with influencers who've gotten, for whatever reason, locked out of their account because they had multiple people managing it. So this is an asset. When you put time and effort into this asset, make sure that you have access to this asset. You know, for whatever reason, you've parted ways with your service provider or your partner, you need to make sure that you own this asset with the information and the settings that exist. So even if you've hired someone to do this, you need to see exactly what's been done after it's been done. What I've done with my clients is I'll do a screenshot, a screen grab of the video, so you see how to access your digital asset, because that's what a Facebook page is, to ensure that you know what's happening. And finally, this is the hardest part for me, because I know I'm great, but it's really difficult for me to share that with everybody. So this is where you just click the invite and you can see who your real friends are. I've had a lot of invites from people I don't necessarily speak to day to day, but you know, as long as it's nothing illegal, or as long as it aligns with who I am, you know, there's not questionable, I'm just gonna like the page. So yes, don't be afraid, just throw those invites as much as possible. It's equivalent of having an entire team sending out information. So utilize it, and don't be afraid to invite your network to your new venture. So that's it, guys. Congratulations, you've created your Facebook page. I want you to remember that the answer to your problem is content. So remember to post consistently and engage. When people have questions, make sure to respond to them and keep it up, because guess what? It's gonna help your SEO. I'll see you for the next video.